Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum and welcome to Star Academy. Dear learners, today we will discover the world of lesson planning. A lesson plan is a detailed guide that outlines the instructional goals, materials, activities, and assessment for a specific lesson. It serves as a roadmap for teachers, ensuring that they cover the necessary content, engage students effectively, and achieve the desired learning outcomes. A lesson plan is a teacher's detailed guide for a specific class session. It outlines the learning objectives, the material needed, the sequence of activities, and the methods of assessment. This roadmap ensures that the lesson is structured and aligns with educational goals. By preparing lesson plans, teacher can anticipate challenges and cater to different learning styles, ensuring that each student can participate and succeed. Ultimately, a well crafted lesson plan not only organizes the teaching process but also enhances the learning experience for students. Before moving forward, let me share some of the benefits of lesson planning. Lesson planning enhances students' learning. A well structured lesson plan ensures that learning objectives are clearly defined and aligned with student needs. This focus helps students understand concepts more effectively and stay engaged throughout the lesson. Lesson plan improves classroom management by providing a clear roadmap of the lesson. Teachers can maintain a structured and organized environment. This reduces classroom disruptions and allows for smoother transitions between activities. Lesson planning facilitates teachers' preparation. Lesson plans help teachers prepare thoroughly, ensuring that all materials and resources are ready in advance. This preparation allows teacher to deliver lessons confidently and efficiently, adapting to students' responses as needed. Let us now discuss the five key components of a lesson plan. These are objectives, material and resources, procedures, assessment, and reflection. Objective clearly state that students should learn by the end of the lesson. Objectives should be specific, measurable, and aligned with broader curriculum goals. Material and resources list all necessary materials such as textbooks, handouts, digital tools, and visual aids. This ensures everything needed is prepared in advance. Procedures outline the step by step process of the lesson, including the introduction, main activities, and closure. This section guides the flow and organization of the lesson. Assessment describe how student understanding will be evaluated, such as through quizzes or assignments. This helps determine if the lesson objectives are met. After the lesson, evaluate its effectiveness. This is called reflection. Consider what worked well and what could be improved for further lesson. Setting clear objectives is crucial for effective lesson planning, and using the SMART criteria ensures these objectives are well defined and achievable. SMART stand for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. Specific means clearly define what you want students to learn. Measurable ensure you can assess the student progress and outcome. Achievable set objectives that are realistic, and attainable given your students' abilities and available resources. Relevant means align the objectives with the overall goals of the course and students' need, and time bound means set a clear time frame for achieving these objectives. By adhering to the SMART framework, educators can create focused and effective lesson plans that drive meaningful learning experiences. Gathering material and resources for lesson plan. In creating an effective lesson plan, gathering the right material and resources is crucial for delivering a comprehensive and engaging educational experience. Here is a breakdown of the key resources you might need. Number one, textbooks. Textbooks provide foundational content and structured information for students. They are often aligned with curriculum standards and offer a comprehensive overview of the subject matter. When selecting textbooks, consider the level of complexity appropriate for your students and how well the content integrates with your lesson objectives. Number two, handouts. Handouts are useful for supplementing textbooks and can include summaries, worksheets, exercises, or additional reading materials. They help reinforce learning by providing students with tangible resource they can refer to during and after the lesson. Handouts should be clear, concise, and directly related to the lesson goals. Digital tools. In today's educational landscape, digital tools play an essential role in engaging students and enhancing learning. This category includes educational software, online resources, interactive apps, and multimedia presentations. Digital tools can facilitate dynamic instruction and provide diverse ways for students to interact with material. Number four, visual aids. Visual aids such as charts, diagrams, slides, and images can significantly enhance understanding by illustrating complex concepts in a more accessible manner. They help cater to visual learners and can make abstract ideas more concrete. When choosing visual aids, ensure they are relevant to the lesson and effectively support the content being taught. By carefully selecting and preparing these materials, you will be able to create a lesson plan that is not only informative but also engaging and accessible to all students. Ensure that all resources are aligned with your lesson objectives and are designed to meet the diverse needs of your students. Designing an engaging procedure. Designing an engaging procedure is key to a successful lesson plan. Start with a compelling introduction that captures students' attention and introduce the topic. Clearly explain the lesson objective and why the material is important. Next, provide clear and concise instruction to guide students through the lesson, ensuring they understand the task and expectations. Incorporate guided practice by working through examples or exercises together with the class, offering support and feedback. Then transition to independent practice, where students apply what they have learned on their own, fostering critical thinking and problem solving skills. Finally, conclude with a closure that summarizes the key points and reinforces the lesson's objective, encouraging students to reflect on what they have learned and how it applies to broader concepts. Assessment and feedback. Effective assessment and feedback are crucial components of any lesson plan. Start with formative assessment, which involves ongoing checks for understanding during the lesson, such as quizzes, discussions, or in class activities. This helps gauge student progress and identify areas needing improvement. Next is summative assessment. Summative assessment occurs at the end of a lesson or unit, providing a comprehensive evaluation of student learning through tests, projects, and presentation. Providing constructive feedback is equally important as it guides students on how to improve and reinforces what they are doing well. Feedback should be specific, timely, and focused on the learning objectives, helping students understand their progress and motivating them to achieve their goals. Adopting to different learning styles. Adopting to different learning style is essential for engaging all students and maximizing their learning potential. Visual learners benefit from diagrams, charts, and videos that help them process information visually. Auditory learners thrive when information is presented through discussions, lectures, or audio recordings, allowing them to listen and absorb content. Kinesthetic learners prefer hands on activities and learning through movement, which can be facilitated through experiments, role playing, or physical demonstration. To address these varying needs, educators can use differentiated instructions, tailoring their teaching methods and materials to suit different learning preferences. This approach ensures that all students have opportunity to engage with the material in the way that best suits their individual learning style, promoting a more inclusive and effective learning environment. Incorporating technology Incorporating technology into the classroom enhances learning experiences and engages students in new and exciting ways. An interactive whiteboard can make lessons more dynamic, allowing teachers to present multimedia content, involve students in interactive activities. Educational apps offer diverse tools that cater to different subjects and learning styles, providing personalized learning paths and immediate feedback. Online resources such as videos, articles, and educational games offer materials that can enrich lessons and provide deeper insight into topic. Finally, a virtual classroom enables remote learning and collaboration, breaking down geographical barriers and allowing students to connect and learn from anywhere. By these technological tools, educators can create a more engaging, inclusive, and effective learning environment. Reflecting on your lesson plan is essential for ongoing improvement and effectiveness. Self evaluation involves reviewing your own teaching practices, assessing what worked well and what could be improved. Consider factors like lesson flow, student engagement, and the achievement of the learning objectives. Gathering student feedback provides valuable insights into their experiences and perspectives, helping you understand how they interacted with the material and any challenges they faced. Combining these reflections supports continuous improvement. Continuous improvement allowing you to make informed adjustments to your lesson plans and teaching strategies. Now let us discuss some tips for a successful lesson plan. Number one, be flexible. Adapt to unexpected changes or challenges and be ready to adjust your plan as needed to address students' needs and interest. Number two, plan for transitions. Smooth transitions between activities maintain momentum and keep students focused, preventing disruption and maintaining engagement. Number three, keep students engaged. Incorporate interactive and varied activities to maintain interest and motivation, catering to different learning styles. Number four, reflect and revise. Regularly review and adjust your lesson plans based on feedback and self evaluation to continuously improve and enhance your teaching effectiveness.
Thank you very much for watching this video lesson. Please subscribe and share with your friends. Take care and goodbye.